Hello everyone and welcome to the hands-on demo on EC2 auto scaling. So in this demo, we will create a launch template. We will set up an auto scaling group. We will configure scaling policies. Then we will test the auto scaling setup, and finally we will clean up all the resources that we have created. So the first step is to create a launch template. So I'll take the name of the launch template. I am at console home, AWS console home. I am in North Virginia, US East 1 region. So I'll just search for EC2. And on the EC2 dashboard, click on launch template. So if you just scroll down, you will see that setting under instances. So here you will find launch templates. I will open that in a new tab. Click on create launch template, give the name, then provide the AMI, so just take the default and choose the instance type as T2 micro. So if I just scroll down, click on quick start, select the default Amazon Linux, and you will get the Amazon Linux 2023 MI free tier eligible, and instance type. So just include the T2 micro. Under key pair login, click on create new key pair. So I'll copy the name of key pair, auto scaling key pair, paste it, keep the default setting PEM RSA as it is, click create key pair. So I'll just save it to my desktop, and just select the one which you have created. So because this will be part of a launch template, so we are creating the launch template that will in turn will launch EC2 instances. So this is like a blueprint. Under network settings, so just select don't include in launch template and click a create security group. So I'll take the security group name. So click create security group and paste the security group and provide a name. Keep the default VPC. I have just one default one. Storage default value only. And under advanced details, nothing. So as default only. So just add one inbound security group rules. So because we will be logging into the SSH via SSH, and we'll just stress out the EC2. So just click on add security group rule. So I have scrolled back at network settings and add security group rule. Select SSH anywhere, and that's it. And then click on create launch template. So launch template is successfully created. Next is to create a auto scaling group. So I'll just copy the auto scaling group name and I go to EC2 dashboard. So if you just scroll down under auto scaling groups, so I'll open that in a new tab again. Click on create auto scaling group, provide the name, and herein you will see the template which you have created, the launch template, and just default version 1. Click on next. And select the VPC. So I was here, and so there is a default VPC, and now I can select the availability zone and subnets. So I'll just select the first two, like US East 1A and I'll take US East 1B. So I just want to launch two EC2 instances which will be part of auto scaling group. So I have just chosen two subnets and two availability zone. So one each in one AZ. Then click on next. So I don't want any load balancer at the moment. No VPC lattice service. EC2 health checks I just keep default. So I'll just decrease this time so that it's we can see the auto scaling being kicked faster. So I'll just make it as 30 seconds. Okay. And additional settings, so just keep default. So herein, this is the important part. So I will just say my desired capacity is 1. Minimum should also be 1, and this will I'll just increase to 2 so that it does not go more than 2. And under automatic scaling, I will just choose target tracking scaling policy. The name is default is fine. Average CPU utilization 50. So what it is doing, as soon as the CPU utilization of the EC2 goes more than 50 of this whole auto scaling group, so it will aggregate across the number of running EC2 instances. So as soon as the aggregate goes over 50%, it will launch another EC2, and it will keep launching till it reaches the maximum. Okay, so that is default setting. And instance maintenance policy, I'll just say no policy default. There are other also, like launch before terminating. This will prioritize availability. Terminate and launch, this will control cost, and you can have customer behavior also, which is more flexible. And click on next. So just double confirm. Okay, all the settings are fine. Okay, next. Then add notifications, default, no tags, and just review and create auto scaling group. So we have seen all this. Okay, so let's see. Once this auto scaling group is created, you will see automatically, because minimum and desired is 1, so it will at least launch one EC2 instance. So this is created, and if I just click on the auto scaling group, I'll go under instance management, and this one is being launched, so it is at the pending lifecycle stage. So now I can go to EC2 instances dashboard and click on EC2 instances. So as you can see, one is being launched, and it is at the initializing state. Also herein, if you want to check in the scaling events, you can click on activity. So this is successful. Now we will connect to EC2 instance so that we can test for CPU utilization. So for that we will stress out using the stress utility. So I'll go to EC2 instance, and I have already selected it. So just select that and click on connect. EC2 instance connect, and click connect. So I'll copy the command which I need. So first I will install this command line utility stress. So I'll just zoom in. So this tool is installed, and now I'll just stress out the machine for 15 minutes, so 900 seconds. So paste the command, and now it is starting to stress the CPU. So this will in turn trigger the auto scaling group which is tracking at least minimum 50% of CPU utilization, and now since there is only one, so that will become part of auto scaling group aggregate matrix. So now I can go ahead and check activity in ASG. For this, click on activity tab. Okay, so under activity, click on refresh. So this will take some time, so I'll just pause the video. Once I see one more, I will resume back. Once I see one more EC2 instance being launched, I will resume the video. So after around 7 minutes, under the activity history tab, I can see there is another EC2 instance which is successfully launched. And if you read the cause, it says that target tracking policy changing the desired capacity from 1 to 2, and this alarm was triggered because of CPU utilization being over 50% aggregate across the all EC2 instances which are part of this auto scaling group. So in between you will see all this, like first you will see not yet in service, then it will go for waiting for instance warm up, and after so I'll just show you, this will you can see in EC2 instances, and finally it will go into this this state called successful. And if I go to EC2 instance dashboard, if I just click refresh, I should see one more EC2 being successfully launched and running. So this successfully concludes that this auto scaling policies are working as expected. Now I will stop the stress utility, and hopefully it should stop the EC2 instance also, because the aggregate will again go back to less than 50%. So I go to EC2 instance connect and press Ctrl C, and this will stop the EC2 stress utility. So I will just reduce some of the settings so that we can see in the demo that one of the out of two, one should go back to terminated state. So in this case, I have to edit the auto scaling group setting health check grace period. So I am here and click on details. So under health checks, if you click edit, I will make it even less. I will from 30, I will make it 10, and click update. Next setting under advanced configurations, cooldown period, I will make it to 10 seconds. Under advanced configurations, so default cooldown is 300. I will make this also as 10. Okay, so all the settings I have changed so that it starts terminating the other one faster. So if I now go to activity tab, I'll just click refresh once. So I'll just wait again for a few minutes and resume when this one shows up in being terminating or terminated. So after around almost 20 minutes, the one more instance got terminated. So there were two. So one got terminated because there were no activity and CPU utilization was less than 50%. So one note, so it is aggressive when launching new instance because it has to like take the traffic load or the CPU memory load, whatever. But it is to be on the safer side. It will wait long enough before it terminates so that your applications do not get disrupted because of any kind of terminating EC2 instances. So I can just check from here, the end time this was launched was this, and this started terminating at this particular time. So it took almost 20 minutes. So you can always see from activity, and if you want to see which EC2 instances are part of your auto scaling group, you can come to instance management, and here also you can see the EC2 instances. And I can confirm same if I go back to EC2 instances dashboard. Just I will click refresh. So this was before it was running and this got terminated. So now only one is part of. So we have seen how it has successfully scaled in, or it has increased the capacity based on the CPU load, and when the load was removed, it automatically reduced the capacity from 2 to 1. So we have seen this, and finally I will just do the cleanup. So first I will delete the auto scaling group. So I'll just click auto scaling groups, click the group name and actions, delete. So type in delete. So this will get deleted in a few seconds. Next is to delete the launch template. So I go to the launch template tab and click launch templates. Select the launch template, actions, delete template and type in delete. So the EC2 terminated, the only one was left. It should get terminated automatically because it was part of auto scaling group. So let me just confirm that. So it is also being shutting down, and then finally will get terminated. I can also delete the key pair. So if I just go to instances, click on key pairs, select the key pair and actions, delete. And delete the security group also. So under networking and security groups, so this was created as part of auto scaling group. So actions, delete security groups and click delete. So if I just refresh, that also gone. And that's all. Thanks for watching.